All right. That's great.
It's right up there with Canadians.
And yes, the Canadians. Eh?
Eh?
By the way, just for the record, we love Canadians.
A lot.
Yeah. Like, could you have a better neighbor? It's like, you know,
I always say you can't buy neighbors.
Your neighbor.
You never know where you're going to move in. Who's going to be next door.
I know.
Here, in this case, perfect.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
They're awesome.
So, all right. What was I going to say? Oh, where it makes like orc bikes as a troop's choice. And my favorite thing is you can take the White Scars chapter leader guy and make bikes troops choices. So that's awesome. That works with the studio bike army, which I've been trying to sell, but may just end up doing it myself. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm so confused. Speaking of the orc army, I said I was going to do, but might end up having nothing happen with it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see. This is what I've got accumulated for it so far.
Like buckets and...
Yeah, it's buckets of things. Got this. Oh, that just has bits in it. So this is gone. You just put that on the floor. A couple of these Games Day orc things. That was from a client. What else do I got? I got tons of orc boys. You can't see it, but there's a ton of 3 death coptas. A client sent me those. Here's some tank bustas. You can just throw all that on the ground. That'd be great. Some knobs. More knobs. More boys. Here's Mad Dot Grotznick. It's like Christmas. Should I do the dance?
Oh, that was
awesome. Yeah, we got that tribute, the
so
Christmas
great.
dance tribute. Here's some that are just primed black. Those were things I got in a trade. It's you know, a buggy, a Big Mac. That's Orc Dreadnought.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. That was bin number 1. Let's see what's in bin number 2. Okay, more. These are just boys. They're all primed black, so you probably can't even see them very well. Looters, knobs, in mega armor, grots, all sorts of stuff. Okay, you can take that. Great. She's Sarah's like the Vanna White of miniatures battles. That's right. Vanna? How many R's are there? Oh, okay. And then here's some just that are primed white boys and about 7 bikes in there. So I don't. Oh no. And 3 more bikes that are unassembled. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. It's a tough call. Do you really?
Yeah.
What's good about an orc?
I like photographing them.
Okay. Well, they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun to look at. I like all their little gadgets,
yeah.
Which I'm sure there's a really cool name for that I don't know.
So imaginative.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah. Gubbins.
Gubbins?
I think that's what they're called.
Cool.
I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know. That's right. Your journey to the nerd side is nearly complete, my young apprentice. That's right. When you have an opinion on who the best Star Trek captain is, that's a really good sign. It's clearly Picard.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Picard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just want to take baby oil and smooth it all over his head. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's messed up. I got to get rid of that too.
That's really embarrassing.
I've got a lot of editing to do today, people. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, we'd like to give a shout out to a couple of friendly companies. Mini Wargaming.
Yes.
Did that little tribute.
So cool. We laughed and laughed.
Well, first
and
I couldn't tell if they were making fun of me.
No,
but I don't think so. I think it was a tribute.
I think they were really enjoying themselves, actually. You gotta watch that.
I don't know. That's what happens when you stop caring what people think. You know?
Lots of things start happening when you stop caring.
Exactly. Yes. Your neighbors get blinds. So what happens? Exactly.
Back to the old, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, with your neighbors. It's like, we breed dung-flinging monkeys. Yeah, sorry about what happened at your barbecue the other day. I really, you know, they do look a lot like hamburger patties is all I have to say. I mean, we can hardly be blamed for that. Okay, our next shout out is to Bill Foreman at Miniatures Unlimited Custom Gaming Terrain. He's a good guy, and he's got some really good stuff up on his site. So there's that. Any other anecdotes or?
Nothing's coming to mind.
Boy, you gotta be ready. All right, I have just a couple other little things.
Great.
If that's okay.
It's all right.
Because on the last one, I was like, yeah, I'm talking too much.
No, because
No.
I can only fill in so much. I only have so much to say.
You're the Costello to my Abbott.
Something like that. Which one's
Okay. I'm sure I do not know.
that? Okay, I don't know either.
I call that an educated guess.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Vallejo plastic putty. And basically it's this white stuff, and it hardens like putty. And it's great for filling in gaps on bases because you don't have to spoon it in. You can just squeeze it out right with the applicator onto the model. And that is a really neat product. And hold on, I was going to show you one other thing. Actually, let's just hold off on that till tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't going to do that.
That's right, because it's all camera.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Hold on a second. Okay, so we have the urban ruins.
Urban ruins, and the desert mesa,
Uh-huh.
and then
What's this one called?
they're like old ruins, but I forget what we call
Mystical ruins.
it. Mystical ruins.
Do we want to call them ruins? I guess there's nothing else for it but ruins. But I got to tell you, this is pretty slick here.
All right. You probably, if you've been paying attention to terrain videos, we did one like this a while back, a lot larger. This is smaller, maybe a little less detailed, just so we can keep it in a good price range.
That's right. We're trying to make them as affordable as possible.
Affordable, yeah, accessible.
And I
to
actually
everybody.
think they're a really good deal. I think if these were manufactured in moss, they would cost
they wouldn't
they
be
would
too
cost
bad at
even
all.
more.
So, so that's what they are. There's a couple of hills. Okay, 2 hills. There's also a couple of forest flats. There's a centerpiece that has the archway here.
I got to tell you, that's really neat.
And that one's not on a regular base,
That'd be great
lightweight
for
and
an
trying to take up
RPG.
less space for shipping. But we can add that if that was preferred.
What's great, this is good for RPG or Lord of the Rings. This train would be perfect for the Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really
it does
would.
kind of remind you of some
Warhammer Fantasy, this would work. These would be kind of like impassable structures,
stuff. Right.
which works just great. But these hills would be perfect for a little war machine on there.
Great. So there you have it. So there's some ruins and some rocks, and they're a little bit different, so you can tell there's some trees. There you go. It comes with, let's see, there's 4 different tree that are just tree areas that can go on as forests or difficult terrain. And then the centerpiece, 2 hills, 2 flats, and that's it.
Okay, great. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed it. This is the Blue Table Painting Morning Show with Sarah and Sean.
And Sean.
Until I pay her $20.
That's right. Okay, this is the, what is it?
Fantasy Ruins.
Oh, thank you. Fantasy Ruins. This is the Fantasy Ruins terrain. It's enough to fill a board. You can see all of the pieces. There's the centerpiece. It doesn't have the hardboard base, but that could be added. Mainly left it off for size and packing and just weight. Then there are 4 different tree sections that have ruins or rocks. That would be forests. There's a couple of flats, forest flats underneath. Can be